inflation is persistent rise in the price, persistent rise in the prices. Correct, my dear friends? A very, what do you call, some kind of price rise is actually good for economy because it gives some profit margins to the traders, sellers of the goods and services, and therefore it aids in the growth. Perfect, my dear friends. But only when it crosses certain limit, it becomes undesirable and will have undesirable consequences for the economy. Isn't it, my dear friends? All of you. So when your inflation has just started to take life, all right, slowly, you call it as creeping inflation, my dear friends. What do you call it as? Andre, just prices have remained high for some time now, and we can see inflation properly developing. Got that? No, I'm trying to. Are you connecting, my dear friends? And when creeping inflation is not controlled, it can become trotting inflation. When it can cross 4 to 6%, and it can become trotting inflation, my dear friends. Creeping inflation becomes trotting inflation. And the trotting inflation, as and when is not curtailed, can lead to what we call as galloping inflation. It can be called as galloping inflation. And when the economy cannot be reined in, even when it is experiencing galloping inflation, can lead to absurdly high number of inflation, which is called hyperinflation. Are you connecting, my dear friends? I'll give you an example of hyperinflation. Zimbabwe few years ago experienced what you call as hyperinflation. Got that? No, I'm trying to tell you. Okay, hyperinflation is like this. To currency of let's say, you know how much should you, for example, for 300 rupees currency, if you have to buy in India, the same if you have to buy in Zimbabwe, it was like 36,000 or 38,000 units of Zimbabwean currency. Are you connecting, my dear friends? All of you? Perfect. So, generally, if you have observed, whenever onion prices are going up, whenever pulses prices are going up, people would go and sit with big placards. Hey, inflation rate is already 6%, 7%, like that. So Zimbabwe, if it is watching in the news related to India, it will be thinking, oh, what should we do? We have 36,000, 35,000. Got that? No, I'm trying to tell you. Are you connecting, my dear friends? All of you? Hmm? Okay.